Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. It's a good night for baseball. I'm glad to be back from work and behind the mic, and we are walking into a good storyline tonight for us. We are going for the sweep tonight, y'all. So, we're going to get into the pitching matchups in a moment and the starting lineups, but go ahead, say hello to each other in the chat, greet each other. Thank you, Mr. Sinbin, for the redirect. And thank you for the little update trackers that you put in the chat there for the game. As a matter of fact, going forward, I give you full free reign and authorization, even if it's somebody warming in the bullpen. Any information that pertains to our game, go ahead. You are free to put that in the chat, sir. You do a great job at it, so why not? And also, big congratulations to our friends over there from Sinbin Streams. Their Toronto Blue Jays clinched their series against the Boston Red Sox earlier tonight with a victory, which officially guarantees them 3 out of 4 in that series. And they go for the sweep tomorrow. We wish them all the best, and we wish them good luck. Glad to see everybody say, Ricky, hey, what's up? Thank you. Appreciate that. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into the matchups tonight. So then, on the mound, we will send Eric Lauer to start the game, the left-handed starting pitcher. Record of 6-6 on the year, 4.89 ERA, 18 games, 15 of them starts, 92 innings pitched, 57 strikeouts. He's more a pitch to contact guy, looking for weak contact. A whip of 1.26. His last outing against the Chicago Cubs, he got roughed up on the 5th of August. He took the loss, went 4 innings, surrendered 11 hits, 6 earned runs. He did strike out 1, walk nobody. And over his last 7 games, he had a record of 4-1, 4.12 ERA. 6 of those 7 were starts, 39 and third innings pitched, 37 hits, 18 earned runs, 11 walks, 21 strikeouts, and a whip of 1.22. But keep in mind, 6 of those runs were in one game alone. So you take away a couple of those runs, and the ERA is definitely a lot better. And opposing him for Kansas City, it'll be Daniel Lynch, a left-handed pitcher. Record of 4-3 on the year, 47 games, one of them being a start. So it looks like it's an opener. So it might be a bullpen game for the Royals. 47 and 2/3 innings pitched, 37 strikeouts, and a whip of 1.01. His last outing was against the Chicago Cubs on the 7th of August. He took the loss. He went 1 2/3, gave up 3 hits, 3 earned runs, walked 2, struck out 2, and over his last 7 outings, record of 1-1 at 3.68 ERA, one of them being a start. Sounds more like an opener. 7 1/3 innings pitched, 8 hits surrendered, 3 earned runs, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts, and a whip of 1.36. Now then, let's get into the starting lineups for the visiting Kansas City Royals. Lofton, second baseman. Bobby Witt Jr., their star, shortstop. Followed by Caglione, first baseman. Perez, the catcher. Marte, the right fielder. Jensen, the designated hitter. Collins in left field. Tolbert in center field. And Rojas at third base will round out the lineup and bat ninth. And now for the Los Angeles Dodgers, it'll be Shohei Ohtani, designated hitter, leading it off, followed by Andy Pages, center fielder. Freddie Freeman, the ultimate baseball professional, at first base. And in the cleanup spot will be Kyle Tucker, the right fielder. Mookie Betts, who had a home run in last night's game, had a multi-hit game, will be the shortstop, and he'll bat fifth, followed by Max Muncy, the third baseman, the Funky Muncy Dodgers OG. Big Teo, Teoscar Hernandez in left field, Fiducia, the catcher. And rounding out the lineup and playing second base will be Miguel Rojas. That is our starting lineup. First pitch is on its way momentarily. So I'll get caught up with the chat, and we are going to get into this. First pitch on its way. We're going for the sweep tonight. Oh, yeah, Blue Jay. Yep, Blue Jays Nation. Thank you. Sub it up. Thank you, Ricky. Thank you for your support. Thank you, Mr. Sinbin. Good to see everyone in the chat, and y'all are catching up with each other. I appreciate that. Also, yep, thank you for the sub. I see we gained another one. Definitely like the stream, get it recommended. We are on the road to our first 1,000, so we'll be keeping an eye on that. But without further ado, looks like we're about ready to get underway here. Of course, we hope for Lauer to start this game off right. Get a quick 1, 2, 3 if he can. If he can do that, and then get our offense up there against an opener, a bullpen game for the Royals, we've got to try to score some runs nice and early here. Put the pressure on them and try to push forward, put the losing streak well behind us, and bounce back with a sweep here. So it's a bigger game than most people think. At least in my opinion, it's a pretty big game. Of course, Eric Lauer's got 5-pitch mix, 4-seam fastball, cutter, changeup, breaking ball, and a slider. The breaking ball batters are batting .212 against, the lowest average against any of his pitches. So if he's got that breaking ball going, then this should be a good outing for him. He's got to be able to find his zone, hit his spots, and not fall behind. He's taking his final warm-up tosses, and Lofton will be coming up. And we are going to get this thing underway from Dodger Stadium. The weather looks nice and clear. It's beautiful out there. Shouldn't have any weather issues, so we should be able to get this game going and keep it going. First pitch to last. Let's go. Let's try to get this sweep tonight. I'm feeling that. I'm all for it. Let's try to get this sweep. And regardless of who you are cheering for, if you haven't already, do vote in the poll. Subscribe, say hello to the chat, introduce yourselves if you would like, let us know who you are rooting for. All fans are welcome. Some late night baseball coming your way. Can't think of a better way to end the night. McDonald's Wonder Game. Yeah, they're starting to get better again. Ever since they called up that kid Lombard Jr., they've been playing very well. I will say that. And they're going to get reinforcements eventually. Giancarlo Stanton and Aaron Judge, Cody Bellinger. So there's still a lot left to go. And hey, there's Sam. Ooga booga indeed, my friend. Here's the first pitch to Lofton. And fastball misses high, 1-0. Lofton batting .245 on the year, 5 home runs, 35 RBIs. 727 OPS, but batting .299 against the National League. And he hits that fastball in the center field, but there is Pages with the catch, 1 down. So 2 pitches, 1 out here for Eric Lauer. So that's how you like to start it. Here's Bobby Witt Jr., 283 on the year, 13 home runs, 42 RBIs for him. An OPS 801, but he's on a 9-game on-base streak, batting .323 over that span. And the first pitch to Witt, and that changeup misses outside, 1-0. So there's a ball to Bobby Witt Jr., right-handed hitter. Got to be careful with him. He can spark something easily. Here's a 1-0. And the cutter catches a high inside corner of the zone for a strike. 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike here to Bobby Witt Jr. Here's the 1-1 to Bobby Witt Jr. And that fastball misses upstairs, 2-1. So far, the fastball's not showing very good command. Surface of the book, yeah. That's what it did this time. It wasn't surface wound. Here's a 2-1. Caught on a miss. Tied him up on the cutter, high inside corner for strike 2. So we're set up here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lauer not a big strikeout guy, but it's also electrifying. The Brewers are in dead last. 50 games out. Wow. No, Pirates, there you go, 98 wins. Here's the 2-2, and he hits that changeup down there into right field, into the corner. That'll get down, and it's going to bounce into the seats for an automatic double. So Bobby Witt Jr. makes it to second base with the automatic double. So with 1 out, they have a runner in scoring position here for Caglione. Good piece of opposite field hitting from him. Went out, got that one, didn't try to do too much. It got down there by the line near the foul pole, bounced into the seats. So some trouble brewing already here. And here's Caglione, 269, 21 home runs, 53 RBIs, and he cuts and misses at the high cutter, strike one. He's on a 10-game hit streak, batting .425 over that span with 4 home runs and 13 RBIs. So Eric Lauer will be looking to cool him off here just a bit. He's definitely been the go-to guy for Kansas City lately. And that breaking ball runs high and inside, almost hit him. He had to turn out of the way. So there's a ball, 1 strike. Oh, there you go. Hey, easy mode is where it's at, buddy. Unless I'm doing a live stream and I'm trying to make it competitive, that's what I play on. Here's the 1-1. And the cutter is fouled away. Oh, wait. Is it fair territory? Is it foul or fair? If it's fair, it's a home run. No, it's a long foul ball. Oh my goodness. Huh. So 1-2 is the count. Here's the 1-2. And he fouls the fastball away. The count remains 1-2. Hold on, guys. Let me see if the software is acting up. All right. Let's see what's going on here. Here's the 1-2. Swung on, lifted in the air to right field. Coming in is Tucker. Tucker with a sliding catch. Robs him of a hit. Hey, guys in the chat, let me know if the stream is buffering or acting crazy because OBS is showing that it's having issues, but so far I'm checking on my phone. It seems to be working. It's been putting up false alerts lately. So if it ever starts buffering or lagging, please let me know in the chat so I can fix it as soon as possible. But Kyle Tucker, what a sliding catch, robs Caglione of a base hit, possibly an RBI. And here's Perez, and he takes a strike on the fastball, 0-1. 214 on the year, 16 home runs, 51 RBIs, 628 OPS. He was a 2015 World Series MVP, by the way. Oh, thank you, Commissioner Charles. How are you doing, buddy? What's the weather like in paradise tonight? Here's the 0-1 to Perez. Oh, Cutter ran in and hit him on the elbow. Got him right on the guard. So it's a hit by pitch, and Kansas City will now have first and second here with 2 outs. All right. Thank you, Commissioner Charles. Yeah, I don't know why OBS has been throwing up false alerts saying YouTube is not receiving enough feed, which usually means it's buffering and lagging. Well, it's been doing that lately. A lot of false red flags. Here's Starling Marte, 245, 2 home runs, and 14 RBIs on the year. He has an RBI opportunity. Slip on the surface. And he cuts and misses at the fastball, 0-1. Lauer challenged him there, took a risk. So here's the 0-1. Ooh, that one catches a high outside corner with the fastball. The count is 0-2. So we are 1 strike away from getting out of this jam. Royals are threatening here. Runners on first and second, 2 down. An 0-2 pitch on the way. Oh, Marte steps out for a moment. We get a moment here. So here's the 0-2 to Marte. Runners on first and second, 2 down. Royals threatening here. The pitch. Oh, fastball runs high. That's ball one. So the count is 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Marte. Here's the 1-2 payoff from Lauer. And that cutter runs high for ball two, so the count is even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Play to win the game. Winners never quit. Quitters never win. Those are words of wisdom from Commissioner Charles Adderley, folks. We appreciate his contributions. And here's the 2-2. And that fastball runs high. Is now a full count. So 3 balls, 2 strikes here. Dangerous count to Marte. Runners will be going here with 2 outs. So anything in the gap should score both of these runners. Single definitely get 1 in. So, and Lauer steps off for a moment. So he's about to throw his 20th pitch of this inning. So here's the 3-2 payoff. The pitch. And is grounded foul third base side, and we'll do it again on the cutter. So tough at bat here. 20 pitches for Lauer here in the first inning alone. Doesn't go very well here in the early going, especially with the bullpen being taxed the way it has been as of lately. And here's the 3-2 again. Lauer set, he deals, and the fastball's fouled off. We'll do it again. So very tough at bat here, making Eric Lauer work. So here's the 3-2. Come on, Lauer, strike this guy out. Let's get out this inning. Let's not put the team behind early. Lauer set, he gets the sign. Out of the stretch from the belt, he deals. The 3-2. Caught him inside corner with the cutter. Strike 3, threat is over. Dump your tape in the chat, folks. So the Royals strand 2, they get nothing. And Dodgers come into bat. And when we return, Shohei Ohtani, Andy Pages, and Freddie Freeman do up when we return. But what a situation that was. Royals put up a threat. They got runners on first and second. They had 1 down. They don't score. And then a clutch strikeout there, a key strikeout of Marte ended the threat. So we got out of that one, but we don't want to play with fire too much tonight. So now I just hope that the team can get on the board early and get some runs. Take the pressure off of Lauer, and let's see if he can go deep into the game. I see Sam's not an Eric Lauer fan, that's for sure. But we definitely want Eric Lauer to, if he can somehow give us at least 6, that would be good. Because the bullpen's a little beat up, and we don't want to have to go to it too early. But we have won the series, so we did win the first 2 games. Big dramatic walk-off last night, which, by the way, Mr. Sinbin, our friend, he called that game. Called the walk-off last night. Max Muncy with the walk-off base hit there in the bottom of the 10th inning to clinch the series. And Shohei Ohtani's coming up to lead things off. Let's go. Oh, you got robbed of a home run at the wall. So here's Daniel Lynch, the left-handed opener for Kansas City. First pitch to Shohei is a strike at the knees, 0-1. Sinker's in there. So Shohei, 290 on the year, 26 home runs, 72 RBIs. Here's the 0-1 to Shohei. And the slider is fouled off, is now 0-2. Yeah, very close games. Made me very nervous. Oh, he's on the Brewers in that game? Gotcha. Lynch has 5 pitches: sinker, changeup, slider, four-seamer, and a knuckle curve. And the sinker freezes Ohtani in the low outside corner for strike 3. So a rare 3-pitch strikeout to Shohei Ohtani, and 1 down here in the bottom of the first. Well, here comes Andy Pages, the first-time All-Star this year. Been that number 2 hole all year. 270 average, 19 home runs, 76 RBIs. First pitch to him is fouled off on the fastball. The count is 0-1. And he's reached base in 24 of the last 26 games, 793 OPS. Hopefully he can get on base here and start something for us. And the fastball misses high and away for a ball. The count is even at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Pages. Lynch is set. He deals. And that fastball's high and away again. So the count is 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike here to Andy Pages. And that pitch sinker misses outside. 3-1. 3-1 count here. Come on, Pages, lock in. The 3-1. And the changeup is in there at the knees for a strike. The count is 3-2. Full count here to Andy Pages. And here's the 3-2 to Andy Pages. And that one is pulled down the line, third base side, but fouled. Just missed what could have been extra bases. It's a foul ball. Oh, okay. A special request. Gotcha. All right. I'll see what I can do for you. Here's the 3-2. And that one's chopped foul. So the count remains 3-2. Yeah, I have no problem doing special requests for my subscribers. So here's the 3-2 payoff to Andy Pages. And oh, the sinker. They call it a strike 3 at the knees, but the Dodgers are going to challenge it. So ABS is activated here, folks. They check the pitch, and the call is upheld. So bad challenge. That ball was clearly in the strike zone, and we waste another challenge. So it's a strikeout looking. Dodgers will have 1 challenge remaining. Come on, guys. What kind of a challenge was that? That was not even close, man. But here's Freddie Freeman, 305, 15 home runs, 57 RBIs. Nobody on, 2 down. And there's a strike along the bottom of the strike zone. Slider, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And that sinker misses inside. Count is 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Caught on a miss at the sinker. So the count is 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Freddie Freeman. Well, Sam, just give me a little bit of time to make it, because after this stream, I have to go right into another stream. And that sinker is pulled down the first baseline. They said it was foul. The count remains 1-2. Yeah, tonight's going to be a packed night, y'all. We have this game, and then I have another Hogwarts Legacy relaxation stream to get into right after. And the slider is fouled off. The count is 1-2. It's one of those unwind, chill, and relax kind of things. It's picked up a lot of popularity and steam as of lately. People are still watching them even after they're done. I'm watching them for at least an hour at a time, according to the analytics. And the slider's cut on a missed strike 3. So the Dodgers go 3 up, 3 down here. And after 1 inning of play, there's no score. When we return, Jensen, Collins, and Tolbert due up for the Royals. Oh, Jacob deGrom, 16-4 at 2.5 ERA. Well, I'll tell you what, you are definitely managing the Pirates a lot better than the real life management to go out and make big moves like that. So, credit to you on that. Getting the right pieces for the team. Anyways, those relaxation streams, I try to run them between 1 a.m. to 7 a.m. Eastern time for those who are listening and interested. That seems to be the peak time where everybody likes to hang out there and check those out for one reason or another. And it might be crossing into ASMR territory considering that they pick up so many views even days after they're completed. So I'm definitely going to keep that going as well. But I mean, literally right after this game, I'll have to go over to the PS5, set that up, get that going, then come back, go into my studio editor, put everything together, description, title, and then take it public and see how it goes tonight. Continue to keep that late night crowd I'm building. It's been really nice. Oh, okay, so you're just controlling the player. That's interesting, because I told you the show is very interesting how the show runs those teams. Because in my file on my old MLB 23 to show, Juan Soto was on the Pittsburgh Pirates. So you'll see teams spending money that usually won't do it in real life. And we're back. There's a strike to Jensen on the cutter 0-1. So 224 average, 16 home runs, and 55 RBIs for Jensen. Here's the 0-1. And that cutter misses upstairs 1-1. Well, I've seen the computer do things. The Devil Rays signed Pete Alonso in that file, too. And the Red Sox have Corbin Burns. Like contracts, those teams would not give out in real life. Sliders fouled off 1 and 2. It's good if the Pirates are being competitive in that file and you're getting to play on that team as a road to the show. That's good for you. That's great. And cut on a miss at the high cheese. Strike 3. Dump your K's in the chat, folks. 1 down. Eric Lauer's second strikeout of the night. Okay, I will show 20 is a 2024 season. But yeah, you already know how that MLB The Show 23 file went. The Pirates eventually won the World Series. Here's Isaac Collins, 235, 6 home runs, 35 RBIs. Breaking ball hits the top of the zone. 0-1. Yeah, the Pirates will go on to win the 2029 World Series in 7 games over the Boston Red Sox. Cutter misses way upstairs for a ball 1-1. And they eliminated the Atlanta Braves in the NLCS in 6 games. Must have been one epic series between those two teams. Old rivals from the early to mid 90s, by the way. Fastball caught on a miss, strike 2. So 1 and 2 here were set up. Does Lauer pick up another K? Ooh, 3-peat. All right, there you go. Hell yeah. Well, we haven't pulled a 3-peat yet. And the fastball, high fastball swung on, lifted into right. Playable for Tucker. He is there with the catch. So 2 down here in the top of the 2nd inning. 2 up, 2 down for Kansas City. Yeah, we haven't gotten the 3-peat yet. I think that's more of the Yankees. Because the last team to do that was the Yankees. 1998, 1999, and 2000. And they also won in 1996, but were knocked out by the Indians in 1997 in the division series. So they almost had 5. Here's Tolbert, 318, 3 home runs, 6 RBIs. He fouls off a fastball. The count is 0-1. As it stands right now, no three-peat for the Dodgers. Not quite yet. We're working on it, but it's going to be harder than people think. Cutter is high for a ball, 1-1. Because I think the Chicago Cubs, the Brewers, they're going to be the biggest threats in my opinion. And then you always have the Braves. The Braves are always there too. So just getting out of the National League will be tough. Here's the 1-1. Caught on a miss at the outside changeup. The count is 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Tolbert. Let's see if we can get a strikeout, end the inning in style, folks. So here's the 1-2 from Lauer. Oh, Cutter runs inside for a ball, so the count is even at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Tolbert. Lauer looking for an economical inning here. That would be big. And here's the 2-2 to Tolbert. And the fastball runs upstairs. The count is now full at 3-2. So he was ahead on the guy, and now the count is full, 3-2. Good at bat here for the number 8 hitter in the Royals lineup. And here's the 3-2. And the fastball misses upstairs, and there's a 2-out walk. And I don't like seeing that because these 2-out walks can compound into worse situations. Now here's Rojas, 235 on the year, 1 home run, 8 RBIs for him. 2 for 15 over his last 6 games, a 133 average, so he has been struggling. Josh Rojas, left-handed hitter. And there's a throw down to second, runner takes off, and it's a steal. So the Cutter misses high for a ball, 1-0. And the base is stolen. So once again, Kansas City, Tolbert steals second base easily. Has 17 steals in 20 attempts, an 85 percentage. And they're threatening here with a runner in scoring position at 2 down to 1-0. Cutter is in there for a strike. The count is 1-1. Twins, Red Sox were the teams we beat and say, oh, okay. Twins, oh, okay. Well, I'm sure Fitzy won't be happy about that last one. But the Twins, wow, the Twins going to the World Series back-to-back years. Here's a 1-1. That ball swung on, lined into right, and they'll get down for a base hit. And Tolbert will score. So it's an RBI single here for Rojas, the number 9 hitter. And it's 1-0 Kansas City here in the top of the second inning. And we have put ourselves in a hole already, folks. Kansas City strikes first. Here's Lofton, the leadoff hitter. He's 0 for 1 so far. Here's the first pitch, and here's a pickoff attempt to first. Runner, nothing going there. So first disengagement here for Lauer. So with 2 down, the Royals start a rally and they get a run, and there's still a runner on first here. First, and a pitch to Lofton, the breaking ball misses upstairs. Count is 1-0. So 18 pitches here in the second inning for Lauer after getting 2 quick outs. And he had 22 innings in the first inning. He's at 40 now. And there's another pickoff attempt to first. The runner, nothing is going there again. So due to the reset after that last pitch, that is the first disengagement on Eric Lauer. Here's the 1-0 to Lofton. And the changeup misses outside, 2-0. Now Lauer here, after getting the first 2 outs and getting ahead of the third hitter, just end up walking him, is struggling to find the strike zone. This does not go well for us here. Here's the 2-0 from Lauer. Come on, let's get a strike. And a cutter along the top of the strike zone, strike one. So 2 balls, 1 strike here to Lofton. Come on now. Let's minimize the damage. Let's keep it right here at 1. Here's a 2-1. The breaking ball is in there for strike 2. Come on, let's punch this guy out to end the inning. Let's end the inning strong. Pitch count is pretty high. He's over 40 pitches now in only the 2nd inning. It looks like it could be a long night for the bullpen tonight. And here's the 2-2 from Lauer. And the fastball's fouled off. We'll do it again. The count remains 2-2. So all this has happened here with 2 outs. With 2 outs, the Royals have rallied, played some small ball. The steal by Lofton being the biggest difference there. If he doesn't steal second, he probably ends up on third and the base hit is 1st and 3rd with 2 down and no score. And here's the 2-2 to Lofton, and that one is popped up the cutter. Rojas, the second baseman, goes out to the outfield grass, and he's got it. So, inning is over, but thanks to a walk, a steal, and a base hit, the Royals take a 1-0 lead, 1-2-0 for them. And when we return, Kyle Tucker, Mookie Betts, and Max Muncy will be due up as we try to punch back here. But Kansas City showing that small ball could still be the way to go. Small ball is not dead, because you take that steal away, this inning ends with 2 runners stranded on base. It will be 1st and 3rd stranded. Inning would have been over. No runs across. But thanks to that steal of second base, Tolbert was able to come around to score on the single. So a little bit of small ball can get the job done sometimes. Very underrated. Doesn't get enough attention or respect, in my opinion. So well played by Kansas City. So we're in a 1-0 hole here nice and early. Eric Lauer, pitch count is high, so far not off to the best of starts. And I would love to get this sweep tonight because our next series will be a very tough series. We've got the Milwaukee Brewers next. So tomorrow night I will be back for that, the first game against the Brewers. Of course, at some point tomorrow, because I do have the other stream right after this, at some point tomorrow during the day, I will fulfill Sam's request, and I'll also update my streaming schedule. Oh yeah, make sure Andy's alright. He's probably sad or depressed. Make sure he's holding up alright. Sam and Andy. So we'll end up playing the Brewers throughout the weekend as well. So very, very tough series coming up. And here's Kyle Tucker. First pitch, it runs inside at the sinker. Almost hit him for ball 1. Tucker batting .241 on the year, 11 home runs, 54 RBIs for the lefty. He had a .722 OPS, .397 on base percentage over the last 17 games. Here's the 1-0. And the sinker is a strike on the outside corner. The count is 1-1. Hey, Zim, what's up, buddy? Hey, Zim, I got your email. Didn't get a chance to respond yet. But yep, here I am. And I do have another stream after this. One you might be looking forward to. Things are running close with the time because immediately after this stream, I'll go work on getting that set up as well. We have some late night gameplay coming. Slider caught on a miss for a strike. The count is 1-2 here to Kyle Tucker. He chased a bad slider that was low. And here's the 1-2. And that one's tapped up the middle, but the shortstop is there. We'll play it. Witt throws to first. 1 down here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. And here's Mookie Betts. He was 3 for 4 last night with a double, a home run, and 2 RBIs. Big difference maker for the team. He had one of his big games. Let's see what he can do here. First pitch to Mookie, and the sinker misses outside, 1-0. One ball, no strikes. 234 in the year overall, 14 home runs, 38 RBIs. But so far in the series, 4 for 8 with 2 doubles and a home run. And that one swung on, lifted in the air, deep to left field, going. It's gone. Mookie Betts with a solo home run here. And it's 1-0 Dodger. I mean, it's 1-1 tie. 15th home run of the year for Mookie. 412 feet off the bat. So, game is tied up 1-1. Mookie Betts with another home run, back-to-back nights now. Oh, the hat. It's probably the lighting in here. This hat is not that old, but the lighting definitely makes it look a bit faded. So, 15 home runs now for Mookie Betts. Here's Max Muncy, 251, 22 home runs, and 56 RBIs. And that one is pulled into right, but that's foul. Reach the seats. Count is 1-1. Muncy 3 for 8 in this series so far with a double and 4 RBIs. All right, and that one's popped up. Second to Witt. Bobby Witt with the catch behind the second base bag, and 2 down. So here's Teoscar Hernandez, 250 on the year, 11 home runs, and 42 RBIs for him. And here's the first pitch to Teo, and that changeup misses inside, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes here to Teoscar Hernandez. Here's a 1-0. And the changeup runs inside and low. The count is 2 balls and no strikes. 1K subs by then? I don't know. It all depends. Sometimes the subs slow down, sometimes they speed up. And that fastball's caught on a miss. The count is 2-2. Here's the 2. And that one's grounded to third. Sliding stop by the third baseman. Good play, throws to first and gets them. So Teoscar robbed of a hit. But after the solo blast by Mookie Betts, we are on the board. And it's a 1-1 tie as we go into the third inning. 1-2-0 for Kansas City, 1-1-0 for LA. And when we return, Bobby Witt Jr., Caglione, and Perez due up for Kansas City. Oh, North Carolina. Yep, North Carolina. So we do manage to tie the score up. Still not doing too much damage. We're not really making threats. Just a solo shot. We only have 1 hit so far in the game. That's the home run. But Kansas City, they've been drawing some walks. They've got a couple of hits. They've made Lauer work. So they've been performing better at the plate. Still very early in this game. Hopefully we get the offense going. Right now, I think it's more important for Eric Lauer to have a quick third inning. The last inning, he got the first 2 outs really quickly. Then the trouble started. A 2-out walk. Stolen base by Tolbert. And then an RBI single by Josh Rojas. All with 2 outs. And we are back. First pitch to Bobby Witt, and it's fouled. On the breaking ball, the count is 0-1. So Witt is 1 for 1 so far in this game with a double. Eric Lauer approaching 50 pitches here in the third inning. 46 to be exact. Here's the 0-1 to Bobby Witt Jr. And the fastball's fouled back. The count is now 0-2. So it's an 0-2 count here on Bobby Witt. Good to get 2 strikes. Can we get a strikeout? That would be nice. So here's the 0-2 to Bobby Witt. And he checks his swing and outside breaking ball. They appeal down to first. They said he went strike 3. Dump your take in the chat. 1 down. Strikeout to lead things off. Oh no, you're fine. If I'm talking to you in email, then you're fine. So one away by the way of the K, and here's Caglione who's 0 for 1. He takes a breaking ball at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And the high fastball's fouled off. The count is 0-2. Can we get another strikeout? Those are electrifying when we get them. Especially on Caglione, who's been red hot. Lauer is now 50 pitches now. Here in just the third inning. Here's the 0-2. And he fouls off the breaking ball to stay alive. The count remains 0-2. Yeah, I said earlier when you came in, I didn't get a chance to respond. When you came in, I said that. But I did get the email. Pretty much I saw it when I came off work. I worked all night, came home, tried to get some rest. Then I got up, I had things to do. Then I had to get ready for the stream, and then I have one right after this. So I'll get back to you. I'm never going to ignore a correspondence. I will get back eventually. Yeah, you're good, Zim. So here's the 0-2 to Caglione. And that one's tapped back up the middle, off the glove of the pitcher, and thrown away. So a bad throw there by Mookie Betts will allow the runner to go down to second. So that's got to be an error on that play, and Bobby Witt will reach second base here with 1 out. He should have been able to make that play. He had enough time to throw him out, and instead he makes a bad throw. Terrible throw. Freeman reached for it. Looks like it went off his glove and into the dugout. Here's Perez. He was hit by a pitch first time. And that one's poked through the hole between first and second for a base hit. Bobby Witt's coming to the plate, throws offline, and it's 2-1 Kansas City. An unearned run there, thanks to Mookie Betts' throwing error. So he hits a home run to tie the game, and then he cost us a run with an error. First pitch swinging there, and got a piece of that pitch and was able to get it the opposite way and through. So here we go again. Here's Marte, who's 0 for 1. And the first pitch to Marte, and the changeup misses outside, 1-0. Starling Marte's 0 for 1 with a strikeout so far in this game. Here's the 1-0. Cut on a miss over the cutter. So the count is 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Marte. Here's the 1-1. And cutter misses upstairs. 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike here to Marte. Lauer at over 50 pitches now, 56 to be exact. Runner on first, 1 out. Here's a 2-1. That one is grounded through between third and short for a base hit into left field. So back-to-back hits here. It's first and second with 1 out. And Jensen coming up, who's 0 for 1. So first and second with 1 down. Carter Jensen, he's 0 for 1 with a strikeout in his first at bat. Here's the first pitch. And the cutter runs upstairs, 1-0. 1 ball, no strike. Lauer, 13 pitches in this inning already. He had 22 in the first, 23 in the second. Kansas City threatening here. Here's a 1-0. And a breaking ball misses outside. The count is 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. Pitch number 60 on the way. Here's the 2-0. Cut on a miss at the cutter. The count is 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike here to Jensen. Doesn't look like Lauer's going to go deep in this one, folks. Here's a 2-1. That ball is lined to right, but right there's Tucker with the catch. Makes a strong throw back to second to keep the runner there. So hard hit, but right to Kyle Tucker. 2 down, and here comes Collins, who's 0 for 1. Royals threatening here. Runners on first and second with 2 down. Isaac Collins is 0 for 1 with a flyout in this game. So Lauer, for the 3rd straight inning, has himself a jam. First pitch, and the fastball is... Oh, they said he went. He tried to check his swing on the high fastball. Home plate umpire said he went, so that's strike 1, 0-1. So here's the 0-1 to Collins. Cut on a miss at the high fastball, 0-2. So come on now, let's end this inning in style. Let's get out of it. Let's strike this guy out and end the threat. Come on now. So here's the 0-2 from Lauer. He deals. And the cutter's popped up behind the plate. Catcher throws the mask away, makes the play. So that'll do it. Kansas City strands 2 and they pick up another run. After 2.5 innings of play, it's 2-1 Kansas City. 2-4-0 over 1-1-1. And it's like the tracker is frozen again, so let me refresh it. Of course, when we return, Fiducia, Rojas, and Ohtani due up for LA when we get back. So it's time to try to start scoring some runs, folks. Can't let things get any more out of hand. Lauer's clearly struggling. He's laboring. He's been able to work his way out of 3 jams now, minimizing the damage. Gave up 1 in the second, 1 in the third. But that's just death by a million paper cuts. So the offense is going to have to start getting something going. It looks like a bullpen game for Kansas City. They went with an opener, so we got to start scoring. Oh, hey, Caden. First timer here. Welcome in. Welcome on in. Did you come over from a Sinbin stream? I'm pretty sure I've seen your name somewhere before. I know Mr. Sinbin was in here earlier. So we're back. And here is Fiducia, 235, 2 home runs, 12 RBIs. First pitch to him. Sinker's in there for a strike, 0-1. Okay, yep, that's where I remember seeing you. Yep. All right. Yep, Mr. Sinbin was here earlier. I don't know where he is now. And a sinker is swung on, popped in the air, left side, and that'll reach the seats. So the count is 0-2. Oh yeah, Sinbin is one of my favorites too. I like hanging out in his streams. Also, big congratulations to him and his Blue Jays earlier. They've taken the series from the Red Sox. Guarantees them at least 3 out of 4 in that series, but they will go for the sweep tomorrow night. Mr. Sinbin. The 0-2 slider misses outside. The count is 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Fiducia. Come on, let's get something going here. Here's the 1-2. That ball's grounded up the middle, but Bobby Witt's there. He's got it, throws to first. 1 down. So here's Miguel Rojas, 287 on the year, 3 home runs, 18 RBIs for him. And the first pitch, sinker misses for a ball, 1-0. Here's a 1-0. Change up is a strike. Along the bottom of the strike zone, the count is 1-1. And that one is fouled off third base side. High chopper. Count is 1-2. So Miguel Rojas, 324 against the lefties this year, 3 home runs. And that one is swung on. Hit down the line, third base side, fair ball, goes into the corner. And that'll be a 1-out double here from Miguel Rojas. So Miguel Rojas in scoring position here with 1 down. I'll try to be. It depends on what I have going on because I do have a lot of things I need to catch up on. Here's Ohtani, who's 0-1. First pitch to Shohei. Swung on, lifted the opposite way, left center field. Go back, and it's gone. Shohei Ohtani with a 2-run home run here. And it's his 27th home run of the year. 397 feet. And just like that, the Dodgers take a 3-2 lead off the 2-run bomb from Shohei. Amazing. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. And here's Andy Pages. He's 0 for 1 so far in this game. And they're having a meeting on the mound. So we get a moment here. And we have a commercial break. It looks like they might be changing pitchers. Let me check and see what's going on here. And yes, they are. Let me get the information on the new pitcher coming into the game. So, Jose Cuas will be coming into the game. I'm pretty sure that's how it's pronounced. Cuas. Record of 0-0 on the year, 2 ERA on the dot, 8 games, 9 innings pitched, and 11 strikeouts. So, right-handed reliever coming in for Kansas City to face Pages when we get back. Here live at the CHMAN 712 Sports Network, bringing you the Dodgers action. Be sure to like and subscribe, help the stream, get it recommended, get more fans in here. We are a growing channel on the road to our first 1,000 subscribers, of course. Looking for our first 1,000 subscribers. And after this half of the inning, we will go around the league and we will get score updates, so stay tuned for that as well. See what else has gone on around the league. This is late night baseball right here. Hey, Gina, what's up? How you been? Good to see you. And here's the first pitch to Pages. The sinker's in there for a strike, 0-1. And that one is hit the opposite way down there into right field for a base hit near the line, and Pages will stop at first. So Andy Pages comes up with a 1-out single here. And we're starting to put some hits together, it looks like. Well, Caden, that's just how baseball goes. Here's Freddie Freeman 0 for 1 with a strikeout. You could face a bad team and struggle with them, too. It's, nothing's set in stone. Hey, I appreciate the like. Thank you. Cutter is cut on a miss for a strike, 0-1. And sometimes teams are hot, sometimes teams go cold, and we were coming off a cold stretch too. So there's that as well. So people go around and they say, well, this team should crush this team should crush that team, but it doesn't always work out that way. Sweeper misses low and inside for a ball, just off that corner at the knees, 1-1. Here's a 1-1. That pitch misses upstairs. Throw down to second base. And they get Pages. Pages is thrown out trying to steal. So it's 2 balls, 1 strike. Second out there at second base, but they're reviewing it. They might challenge. Let's get a look at some replays here. It looks like he's safe from the first angle. Let's see the second angle. Oh, it looks like he's safe. The tag looks like it missed him. And even then, it looks like he got in there, so this might be a good challenge if they go with it, and they're not going to challenge it. Never mind. So 2 down. Sweeper misses outside, 3-1. They should have challenged that, in my opinion, but they chose not to challenge it. We don't challenge the things that we should challenge. We throw away ABS challenges, and Pages pops the cutter up, and that'll go out of play. So the count is full at 3-2 here. Yankees, Rays, yeah. But those are the games. If they can carry through and they can win series during that stretch, they're right back in there. That sinker is foul. Fouled first base side, so we'll do it again, 3-2. Of course, I wish them all the best during that stretch. Definitely support Mr. Sinbin. I have love for the Blue Jays. Here's a 3-2. And Freeman fouls off the fastball. We'll do it again. The count remains full at 3-2. Come on, Freddie. Freddie Freeman, the ultimate baseball professional, y'all. Here's a 3-2, and that one misses outside, cutter way outside. So there's a 2-out walk. So now that caught stealing, or not challenging that caught stealing, it looks kind of bad because it would have been first and second with 1 down. Instead, it's a runner on first with 2 down. And here's Kyle Tucker, who's 0 for 1. And that one's caught on a miss. First pitch sweeper for a strike. So it's 0-1 here to Kyle Tucker. And cuts and misses at the high fastball. The count is 0-2. Kyle Tucker a little aggressive here in this at bat and has nothing to show for it. So no balls and 2 strikes here. Here's the 0-2. Fastball misses high. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Kyle Tucker. Here's the 1-2, and he fouls back that high fastball to stay alive. So the count remains 1-2. Here's the 1-2, and there's another high fastball that he fights off. So the count remains 1-2. He stays alive for now. 2 down. Freddie Freeman is down there at first base. Yep, I remember. Yep. There's a 1-2. Sweeper misses outside. The count is 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Kyle Tucker. Runner on first, 2 down. Here's the 2-2. Oh, fastball went inside, almost got him. The count is full here, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Time to lock in here. Even just get another hit and keep this thing going, even with 2 outs. 7 pitch at bat so far after 2 uncompetitive swings started. So Tucker has run it full. The 3-2 on the way, and he cuts and misses at the sweeper for strike 3. So that'll do it. But the Dodgers do pick up 2 on the 2-run home run by Shohei Ohtani. And after 3 innings of play, it is now 3-2 LA. And when we return, Tolbert, Rojas, and Lofton due up for Kansas City. But now then that we have a moment, let's get some score updates from around the league. We haven't done that all game. So, the only other game going on right now, Texas with a 2-1 lead over the Anaheim Angels after 3 innings. Same following along with our game. Twins 7-5 winners over the Orioles. The Cardinals 7-1 winners over the Phillies. The Devil Rays 8-4 winners over the Oakland A's. And the Colorado Rockies defeat the Diamondbacks 6-4. Astros 2-1 winners over the Giants. The Padres 4-3 winners in extras over the Brewers. The Indians 6-4 winners over the Tigers. And the Marlins 8-2 winners over Pittsburgh. The Cubs defeat the Natties 12-6. The Yankees take care of Seattle 10-5. The Blue Jays defeat the Red Sox 6-4. Atlanta 6-3 winners over the Mets, and the White Sox blank Cincinnati 5-0. And that's your score update. Only one other game going on right now, y'all. Of course, the Rangers and the Angels. The Rangers are in that wild card hunt. So big game for them. So we have a lead now, but it's only a one-run lead. Lauer has labored a bit here through the first 3 innings. We are back at the ballpark. First pitch, there's a strike on the inside corner with the cutter, 0-1. So Tolbert, he walked, stole a base, came around to score an RBI single from Rojas the last time up. Here's the 0-1 to Tolbert. It cut on and miss at the outside changeup, 0-2. So we're set up here at 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes to Tolbert. Here's the 0-2. And that changeup misses low. The count is 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Tolbert. Here's the 1-2. And that fastball misses upstairs. The count is now even at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lauer's approaching 70 pitches. He's at 68 to be exact. And we're only in the 4th inning here. So it could end up being a long night for the bullpen at the way this is going. And that was cut on a miss at the high cutter for strike 3. Dump your K's in the chat. 1 away by way of the K. 4th strikeout for Lauer here. So here's Rojas, 1 for 1 with an RBI single so far. Pitch number 70 is a fastball popped up on the infield. There's Rojas. He comes in and he makes the play. So 2 down here in the top of the 4th inning. But I can't get too excited because the last couple of innings he got the first 2 outs relatively quickly. Then trouble started up with 2 down. Usually it starts with a 2-out walk, so we'll see how he goes after his hitter. Lofton, the leadoff man, was 0 for 2 so far in this game. Lauer's now at 70 pitches. He's lined out and has a flyout so far on the night, the second baseman for Kansas City. Here's the first pitch to him. It's a strike. The cutter's in there, 0-1. That's what you need to do. Go after this guy. Don't fall behind. Don't walk him. Don't start trouble. Here's the 0-1. And that fastball runs inside for ball 1. So the count is 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Lofton. Here's a 1-1. And that changeup misses low. The count is 2-1. And he's doing this again. Gets the first 2 outs quickly. And then starts falling behind the 3rd guy. And that's where the trouble starts. Here's the 2-1. And that breaking ball just misses the high outside corner. The count is 3-1. That was very close. He should have challenged that in my opinion, but of course we don't. So pitch number 75 now underway. It's a 3-1 count here to Lofton. Puts him in the driver's seat. A good hitter's count. Here's the 3-1. And that one is grounded to short. Thankfully, Mookie's got it, makes the throw to first, so that'll do it. Kansas City goes 3 up, 3 down. They don't get anything. And after 3.5 innings of play, it's 3-2 LA. And when we return, Mookie Betts, who has a home run in this game so far, Max Muncy, and Teoscar Hernandez will be due up when we get back. Can we score some more runs here? Can Mookie get something going? Find out when we get back. So far, he does have a solo home run in this game. So far, it's been a pretty good stream. We've had a good amount of viewers in here overall, and we have picked up a few subscribers as well. So, win or lose, it has been a good stream so far. My first stream back after a couple of work nights. Happy to be here and to bring you the action. Of course, we are going for the sweep tonight. It will be nice to have that, especially with the Brewers coming up. That's going to be a very tough series. As I've always said about the Brewers, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when for them as far as winning a championship goes. They're getting closer and closer by the year, and they're good year after year. So we play them tomorrow night, same time as this game. I'll be back for that. Then we play them throughout the weekend. So 4-game series welcoming the Brewers into town. Then we face the Colorado Rockies and the Pittsburgh Pirates after that, and then things get really tough again because then we go off to Atlanta for 3. And we are back at the ballpark. Here's Mookie Betts. First pitch, fouled off, 0-1. So Mookie is 1 for 1 with the solo home run. 0-1 count to him. Here's the 0-1 to Mookie. That fastball's upstairs for a ball, 1-1. Yep, I remember Eric Lauer. Yeah, we picked him up for cash considerations, I believe. He turned things around with us. He pitched pretty well. We went 9-0 in his first 9 games with us. 9 starts, of course. Sweeper misses outside, 2-1. So he's been overall effective. He's been doing his job. 2-1, that ball is swung on, hit into center field, and I'll get down between center and left for a base hit. So Mookie Betts with a single here to lead things off. So Mookie Betts continues his hot hitting in this series. He has a solo home run and now a single, 2 for 2 tonight. Hopefully to start something for us. We can get a nice rally here and get ourselves another run or 2. But dropped right there between center and left. And here's Max Muncy. Funky Muncy Dodgers OG. Sinker misses inside, 1-0. Come on, Max. He's our poll question tonight, y'all. He's 0 for 1 with a pop-out so far. The question was, will he hit a home run tonight? Here's the 1-0. Cut on a miss over the sweeper. The count is 1 ball, 1 strike. So feel free to participate in the poll if you guys haven't already. Here's the 1-1 to Max Muncy. Mookie leads off first. And the sweeper is a strike on the outside corner. The count is 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Max Muncy. Here's the 1-2. And that high fastball's pop foul left side, but that'll reach the seats out of play. So we'll do it again. The count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. All we need is for him to find a way to get on base here. Start a nice rally. Mookie did his job getting on to lead things off. Here's a 1-2, and that one is grounded to second. Flip to Witt for one. Throw bounces to first, but it's there in time. So it's a double play. Max Muncy rolls into a double play. Both runners are deleted, and 2 down here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Very close play at first, but they just got Muncy by about half a step. And here's Teoscar Hernandez with the bases empty. He's 0 for 1 so far in tonight's game. He grounded out in his first at bat. First pitch to Teo. Sweeper's called a strike. It looked inside to me. But once again, we don't use challenges when we should. But we throw away challenges on blatant pitches. Here's the 0-1. And that sweeper's right over the heart of the plate for a strike. The count is 0-2. So Teoscar now behind in the count. Back is against the wall. The 0-2 pitch to Teoscar, and that's cut on and miss at the outside sweeper for strike 3. So thanks to the double play, there is no one left on base. Dodgers don't score. After 4 innings of play, it is 3-2 LA. And when we return, Bobby Witt Jr., Caglione, and Perez due up when we return here live at the CH-Man 712 Sports Network. All right. I'll be right back just a moment, y'all.
The Dodgers a strike away from a championship, from a proper celebration. Start the party, Los Angeles! Your Dodgers have won the World Series! They cap off their 8th World Championship with a comeback for the ages from down 5-0 to win it 7-6. In 5 games in this clash of the Titans, the Dodgers over the Yankees. It's the largest comeback win in a clinching game in World Series history.
Here's the 1-2 pitch from Buehler. Got him swinging! That's it! It's a World Series win for LA! They've done it! They finished the job and give Los Angeles the parade it's been waiting for! Grown men but children again, living out their dream. It's over. They come back and win Game 5 by a final of 7-6. They win the 2024 World Series 4-1. Never forget this moment.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. And the Dodgers are World Series champions. They storm out of the dugout third base side and mob Walker Buehler. The Dodgers have won it all. An amazing ball game where they showed so much grit, so much fight as they storm back from a 5-0.
We are back. First pitch from Lauer. Misses inside for a ball, 1-0. So Eric Lauer back out there for the 5th. Here's Bobby Witt Jr., 1 for 2 at a double. Reached on an error earlier as well. Here's the 1-0. Swung on, lifted in the air to center field, but it's playable. Coming in is Pages, and he makes the play. So 1 down here. Fly out to center fielder. There's Caglione, 0 for 2 so far. He cuts and misses at a fastball way upstairs, 0-1. Surprised he chased that. He's 0 for 2, reached on an error and had a run scored earlier in this game. Lauer's approaching 80 pitches now. The 0-1. And that cutter just misses the outside corner. There's a ball and 1 strike. Next pitch will be pitch number 80 of the evening for Eric Lauer. 1-1 count here to Caglione. The pitch. Fouls off the high heat. The count is 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Can we get another strikeout here? That would be nice. Let's go. Lauer looks into his windup, the 1-2. And the breaking ball just misses at the knees. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lauer's at 81 pitches. 1 down here in the top of the 5th inning. Caglione at the plate. Dodgers up 3-2 right now in the top of the 5th inning. The 2-2. And he swings at the cutter and lifts it into right. But right there is Kyle Tucker. So Tucker makes the play. And it's 2 down here in the top of the 5th inning. 2 up, 2 down. Just the way you want to start things off. But here's Perez. He's 1 for 1 with a single hit by pitch and an RBI earlier in this game. So this inning is not a guarantee here. He has run into trouble with 2 outs quite a bit in this game. So hopefully he can end that here and get a quick 1-2-3. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike on the outside corner. Cutter is in there, 0-1. If you can get a quick out here, then there's a possibility you can come back out for the 6th inning. Here's the 0-1. Cut on a miss at the fastball, low outside corner. So the count is 0-2. We're set up again, 0-2. Overall, yeah, he has turned things around since coming over. Here's the 0-2. And the cutter's fouled. So the count remains 0-2. Lauer's at 85 pitches now. Yeah, definitely not like last year. Last year he was a lot better last year. Here's the 0-2. And that fastball misses high and outside. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Perez. Here's the 1-2. And that fastball's fouled off. So we'll do it again. The count remains 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes here to Perez. He deals. And is grounded to short. Mookie is there. Throws to first, and that'll do it. So the Royals go 3 up, 3 down here in the top of the 5th. And after 4.5 innings of play, it's 3-2 LA. And when we return, Fiducia, Rojas, and Otani do up when we return. You're live at the CHMAN 712 Sports Network, an affiliate of Pure Adrenaline Sports here on YouTube, bringing you the Dodgers action all year long. Be sure to tap the like button, get the stream recommended, get it out there if you haven't already, and also subscribe as well. Helps the channel. We are on the road to our first 1,000 subs, and we're getting closer and closer. Of course, immediately after this game, I have another stream coming up for those who are into the gaming side of my channel. I'll be doing my late night Hogwarts Legacy relaxation streams, since they've become very popular as of late. So I'll be going into that pretty much immediately after this. I will have to do my setup and whatnot, but I'll be active on YouTube all night, probably till about 7 in the morning Eastern time. Let me take a quick look over at what's going on in the other active game right now. Still 2-1 Texas over there in Anaheim. Bottom of the 5th inning, 1 down over there. Only other game going on right now. They're a little ahead of us now since they have 1 out in the bottom of the 5th. We're about to start our bottom of the 5th inning. And a new pitcher will be coming in for Kansas City when we return. Mason Black will be coming into the game. His stats: right-handed relief pitcher, record of 0-0, 3.57 ERA in 13 games, 22 2/3 innings pitched, 17 strikeouts, and a whip of 1.59 when we get back. Hey, Turkey Man. Andy with the redirect, folks. A round of applause for our friend Andy Foster. Thank you so much. Welcome on back, everybody. Bing bong, there he is. So Mason Black is on the mound for Kansas City. First pitch of Fiducia. And the cutter misses low and inside, 1-0. Edmonton loses culprit. Turkey attack, gobble gobble. Here we go. So Fiducia grounded out in his only at bat so far. Cutter misses low, 2-0. And for the ones just joining in, we are up 3-2. A solo home run by Mookie Betts and a 2-run blast by Shohei Ohtani so far in this game. And here's a 2-0 to Fiducia. The pitch, swung on, lifted in the air, deep, center, go back, and gone. Left center field, a home run for Fiducia. Third home run of the year. There's the light show. It's 4-2 LA. Right in time for a home run. Y'all came in at a good time. So Fiducia with a solo home run here. It is 4-2 LA. Let's go. And here's Rojas, and he fouls off the first pitch, 0-1. So only his third home run of the year for Hunter Fiducia. First home run in 8 games for LA since being acquired at the deadline. Ding dong. There you go. And that one is blooped into center field. Diving play by Tolbert robs Miguel Rojas. So the center fielder lays out for it, and Rojas is robbed of a single. And there's 1 down, but we do have 1 in. Gobble, gobble, gobble for the Turkey Man. Little bro is here. Oh yeah, definitely Caden. Surprised he got that. Here's Ohtani. Takes a cutter high and inside for a ball, 1-0. So Shohei Ohtani with 1 for 2 with a 2-run blast is up. Here's a 1-0 to Shohei. And the sinker misses the high outside corner for a ball. Here's a 2-0 to Shohei Ohtani, the pitch. And he fouls the sweeper. The count is 2-1. Yeah, tough pitch. Tough pitch to hit, but somehow he did it. Check that. He actually missed that. 2-1. Oh, fastball. They called a ball, but it looks like it's along the bottom of the strike zone. They're going to use the ABS challenge, and this should be overturned. Yep, it is overturned. So the Royals win the challenge, retain the challenge. They still have both challenges remaining. The count is 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes here. Two balls, 2 strikes to Shohei Ohtani. 2-2 he deals. And the sinker runs high and inside for a ball. So the count is full at 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes here to Shohei. Shohei, who already has a home run tonight. Here's a 3-2. That one is ripped right to the first baseman. He hit that one right on the nose, but sometimes you do everything right and it goes right to a fielder. So it's a hard line out to the first baseman for out number 2. And here's Andy Pages, who's 1 for 2 so far in this game with a single. Two down here at the bottom of the 5th. 1 run in for LA. First pitch, the slider misses outside and low, 1-0. Do I play it? No, I don't. And sinker misses outside. The count is 2-0. Oh, Andy, thank you. But you know, anytime you want to do a premiere, go ahead and do it, because it wouldn't get in your way anyway, because I've been getting a lot of viewers from elsewhere that have been coming into those streams. Check swing on the cutter, taps it back to the pitcher, flip on the first, and that'll do it. So Dodgers are finally retired after the solo home run by Hunter Fiducia. It is now 4-2 LA, and when we return, it'll be Marte, Jansen, and Collins due up for Kansas City when we get back. Yeah, Andy, I'll be doing them more often and quite a bit, so whenever you want to do your premieres, go right on ahead, because I've been getting a lot of viewers, like 70 concurrent on there, and they're not all from our networks. So they're other people, new people, and it shouldn't get in your way at all. Just going forward is your discretion, whatever you want to do. But I know there's maybe... So I'm probably reaching out to a different branch or a different audience altogether. I don't know yet, but for as long as it's hot and people are tuning in, I will keep on doing it. Besides, it's relaxing for me. I enjoy doing it as well. It's my favorite RPG game of all time. I know Turkey Man is there the whole time. I don't know how. But Turkey Man is there from 1 a.m. to 7 a.m. I don't know how he does it, but Turkey Man is always there. Or should I say Hagrid? He role plays as Hagrid in the chat when he's there. My apologies, Turk. My sincerest apologies to you. We're back. Lauer's still out there. First pitch is high and away for a ball. 1-0. So here's Marte, who's 1 for 2 so far in this game. Lauer's next pitch will be number 90 of the evening for him. Here's the 1-0 to Marte. And he fouls the cutter in on the hands out of play. The count is 1-1. I got you, Andy. Liam sometimes stops in. Liam does sometimes stop in as well, Sam. Here's a 1-1. Cut on a miss at the high fastball. The count is 1-2. So Lauer set up here with a ball and 2 strikes. See if we can get a strikeout here. Good way to start off the inning. Come on, let's get this guy. Lauer. The 1-2, and the cutter runs inside for a ball. The count is even at 2-2. Lauer is at 92 pitches now. He's got a 4-2 lead. Here's a 2-2 from Lauer. And the fastball is fouled off, so we'll do it again. The count remains 2-2. Lauer at 93 pitches now. He may not finish this inning. So they might end up making a pitching change at some point in this inning, because pitch count is really getting up there. But he's pitched well so far. And that one is grounded back to the pitcher. Lauer plays it, flips to first. 1 down here on the 94th pitch of the evening. Good play by Eric Lauer. Here's a replay. Ball's hit. He made a behind the back grab with the glove. And then made the flip on to first. Oh, you mean before? Yeah, I did play some in middle school and high school. Pitcher and right fielder. And that one's popped in the air to left field. Teoscar is there. So 2 down. So 2 outs here in the top of the 6th inning. He's at 95 pitches. I'd let him face this next batter. See if he can get out this inning and get 6 in the books. That would be nice. That was a quick out. Okay, you went with hockey. Gotcha. Here's Collins, who's 0 for 2 so far in the game. First pitch to Collins. And there's a strike. Cutter on the high inside corner, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And the fastball, they said it was high for a ball, and it looks like it was high, but we're challenging it. Guys, why are we challenging these bad pitches? And, of course, we lose the challenge. We're out of ABS challenges because we blow ABS challenges all the time. Calls confirmed. 1 ball, 1 strike. We're out of challenges here in the 6th inning. Come on, guys. Flowers at 97 pitches now. Here's the 1-1 to Collins. The pitch. And that fastball misses upstairs, 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike here. Lauer's approaching the century mark. He's at 98 pitches for the game. 2 outs here in the top of the 6th inning. 4-2 LA. The 2-1. That one is ripped foul third base side. So the count is now 2-2. Pitch number 100 is on the way. Can it be a K? Yes, please. Let's get the strikeout. Wouldn't that be something, getting the strikeout for the 3rd out on pitch number 100? Pitch. Changeup misses low and outside. The count is full here. 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes here on Collins. Lauer's at 100 pitches now. I wish you all the best, Caden. There you go. Here's the 3-2. And it's a 2-out walk. Fastball misses high and away. So he loses him here with 2 outs. And Kansas City will have a base runner. And there's action in the bullpen. Landon Knack, who was just called back today. He's up and throwing, the right-handed reliever. Ooga Booga indeed. Chase is here. So, first pitch. Strike on the outside corner, 0-1. So it's 0-1. Tolbert 0 for 1. And a cutter misses in the high inside corner, 1-1. Tolbert's 0 for 1. He's walked so far, stolen a base, and scored a run. So with 2 outs here, they're making Lauer work again. Would love to get through the 6th inning. What are they arguing here? Are they challenging something? Wait, they're trying to say the pitch hit Tolbert. I don't think it hit him, though. It doesn't look like it did. They're showing a replay, but it looks like Kansas City might be challenging that. It does not look like it hit him. Very close to the guard, to the elbow guard. No, it looks like it missed the elbow guard. So the manager is initiating a challenge. They're trying to say that he was hit by the pitch, but it looked like it missed the elbow guard. But we have a moment here as a challenge. It does not look like it hit the elbow guard at all. But here we are. And the call is upheld. So Kansas City loses the challenge. The batter tried to say it hit his elbow guard or grazed it, but no, it's just a ball. Kansas City loses a manager's challenge. So it's still 1 ball, 1 strike here to Tolbert. Here's the 1-1. And he swings at that breaking ball, lifts it deep, right field, but that'll reach the seats foul. So the count is 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Come on, get another strike and finish them. Let's go. Pitch number 105 on the way from Lauer, trying to get through 6 quality innings. He's given up 2 runs so far in this game. Here's the 1-2 payoff. Oh, that changeup just missed. Just missed below the bottom of the strike zone. But that looked like they could have challenged it and probably could have won. But they're out of challenges because they wasted it on nonsense. So it's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch to Tolbert, and he swings at the fastball and fouls it off. We'll do it again. So it's still 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes here. Runner on first, 2 down. Top of the 6th inning, 4-2 LA. Tolbert at the plate, who's 0 for 1. The pitch. Cut on a miss. Got him on the cutter. Strike 3, and that'll do it. Ending it in style. Dump your K's in the chat. That'll end the top of the 6th inning. After 5.5 innings of play, it's 4-2 LA. And when we return, Freeman, Tucker, and Mookie Betts due up when we get back here live at the CH-Man 712 Sports Network. So he gets through 6 innings, folks, and that's got to be it for him. So I'm going to get his final line for everybody. So tonight, Eric Lauer, 6 innings pitched, 4 hits, 2 runs, only 1 of them earned. He walked 2 and struck out 5, bringing the ERA back down a bit to 4.68. And right now, if this score can hold up, he's in line to get the win. So 6 quality innings from Eric Lauer tonight. We needed that. He gave it to us. Right now we have a record of 72-48, looking for win number 73 of the year. Kansas City is at 49-72. They're looking for win number 50 of the year. So Kansas City, they're 2-4-0 right now. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors. They scored 1 in the 2nd, 1 in the 3rd. For the Dodgers, 4 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error so far in the game. Throwing error by Mookie Betts earlier that led to the unearned run. And we've scored 1 in the 2nd, 2 in the 3rd, and 1 in the 5th. And that's how we have arrived here at this 4-2 game. Getting closer and closer to the stretch. Glad to see everyone chatting. I love seeing that. And we're back. Here's Freddie, and he takes that one high for a ball, 1-0. So Freddie Freeman is 0 for 1 so far in the game with a walk. Here's the pitch to Freddie. That one, changeup is called a strike at the knees. So it's 1-1 right now to Freddie Freeman. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the slider high inside corner for strike 2. The count is 1-2. Yeah, right now tonight, we've been playing better tonight. Absolutely, Chase. Just get the win no matter how you can get it. Here's the 1-2. That one is blooped left center, and that'll get down for a base hit. So Freddie Freeman leads things off here in the bottom of the 6th inning with a single. So we'll have 1 on here to lead things off. And here comes Kyle Tucker, who's 0 for 2. There you go. So Tucker 0 for 2 with a ground out and a strikeout so far in the game. Freddie reaches on a single. And that pitch is popped up. First pitch swinging on the sweeper. Near the line and right, and it's caught. So 1 pitch, 1 out here. And Freddie remains at first. So not a good at bat at all. Here's Mookie Betts, who's 2 for 2. Mookie with a solo home run earlier in this game and a single. He had a big night last night as well, having a big series overall. Mookie Betts is up. The first pitch to Mookie is a strike on the breaking ball. The count is 0-1. So Mookie's been hot this series. Oh, the goofy eyes are back from Turkey Man. Here's the 0-1 to Mookie. Fastball misses upstairs. The count is 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Oh, sinker runs inside. He had to dip out of the way. The count is 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike here to Mookie Betts. Freeman is down there at first. 4-2 LA, looking for insurance runs here in the bottom of the 6th. The 2-1. The sweeper misses low and away for a ball. The count is 3-1. Good hitters count here for the red-hot Mookie Betts. 3 balls, 1 strike to Mookie. Here's the 3-1 to Mookie Betts. Sweeper along the top of the strike zone. The count is now full at 3-2. So 3 balls, 2 strikes here to Mookie Betts. Here's the 3-2. That one is tapped foul, and we'll do it again. The count remains full at 3-2. We'll try to get some score updates after this game again. Pickoff throw to first. Freddie dives back in. First disengagement. He's safe. Of course. So 3 balls, 2 strikes here to Mookie Betts, who's 2 for 2. Freddie's down there at first at 1 down here in the bottom of the 6th. The 3-2. And he chops that one foul third base side. We'll do it again. So a 7 pitch at bat here so far. Here's the 3-2. Upstairs, and it's a ball, and Freddie goes down to second base, so it's a steal. Oh, check that. It's a walk. My bad. So it's a walk. So first and second here with 1 down. And here's Max Muncy, who's 0 for 2 so far. So we're cooking here a little bit with 1 out. He's been hot his last 3 games, batting .450 during that span. Pitch misses. Curveball upstairs for a ball, 1-0. So Max Muncy here, a good opportunity to get us a little insurance or even break this game open. Here's the 1-0 to Muncy. And he grounds that one to first. First baseman's got it. We'll step on the bag at first. They don't get a play anywhere else, but it's 2 down. Runners go down to second and third for Teoscar Hernandez, who's 0 for 2. Come on, Teo. A single here can get us 2. If we could just get a single here, that gets us a 4-run lead. But it'll take some clutch here. It's time for Teo to clutch up. First pitch to Hernandez. Fastball misses outside, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. And that one's grounded to first. First baseman takes himself, steps on the bag. So the rally is snuffed out. We don't get anything. We strand 2. After 6 innings of play, it's 4-2 LA. And when we return, Josh Rojas, Lofton, and Bobby Witt Jr. due up for Kansas City when we get back. Let me check and see if there's a pitching change for us. And get those statistics. I don't see an update on that yet. So let's get some score updates from around the league while we wait for that. So right now, the only other game going on, Texas at Anaheim, and it's a 2-2 game in the bottom of the 6th inning there. Anaheim threatening to take the lead with first and third and 1 down in that game. The Twins, 7-5 winners over the Orioles today. The Cardinals, 7-1 winners over the Phillies. The Devil Rays defeat the Oakland A's 8-4. The Rockies, 6-4 winners over the Diamondbacks. The Astros, 2-1 winners over the Giants. The Padres, 4-3 winners over Milwaukee after 11 innings of play. The Indians, 6-4 winners over Detroit. And the Fish defeat the Pirates 8-2. And the Cubs, 12-6 winners over the Natties tonight. And the Yankees with a 10-5 win over the Mariners. The Blue Jays, 6-4 winners over the Red Sox. Andy's Bravos take the Tomahawks to the Mets 6-3. The Mets heading back to reality. And the Reds get blanked by the Chicago White Sox 5-0. And that's our score update from around the league so far. And in this game, it's 2-4-0 for Kansas City, 4-7-1 for LA. And I still don't see a pitching change here on the tracker. And they're leaving Lauer in the game, y'all. He's 107 pitches. They're leaving Lauer in there. First pitch is upstairs for a ball, 1-0. Now, usually I'm all for pushing your starters, but this could come back to bite us. He's at 108 pitches now, facing Rojas, who's 1 for 2 with an RBI single. The 1-0. There's a strike cutter on the top of the strike zone, outside corner, 1-1. Next pitch will be number 110. Well, here they're called the Cleveland Indians. That's what I'll call them. That's what I called them in here. And the 1-1 is fouled off the fastball. The count is 1-2. 1-2 count. Come on, Lauer. This is probably his last batter, at least, because it's a lefty. I guess they want to go to lefty versus lefty. Here's the 1-2. Cutter is fouled off. We'll do it again. $111 pitches here for Lauer. Hope this doesn't bite us. Here's the 1-2. Hot on and miss at the fastball. Strike 3. He gets his guy. 1 away by way of the K. Dump your Ks in the chat, folks. And that'll do it for Lauer. Dave Roberts is coming out to get the ball. We have a pitching change on the way. So Lauer just faced the lefty, and he did his job. So the final line for Lauer will be 6 1/3 innings pitched, 4 hits, 2 runs, only one of them earned, 2 walks, and 6 strikeouts. ERA down to 4.67 now. And Landon Knack will be coming into the game to face the leadoff man Lofton when we return. And the stats on Knack, the right-handed reliever, he has a 0-0 record, a 9 ERA, 2 games, 5 innings pitched, 4 strikeouts, and a whip of 1.60, so we can only hope for the best. But Eric Lauer did his job tonight, folks. He went above and the team needed innings, and he delivered. So that man deserves a good, warm round of applause. Thank you, Eric Lauer. $53 games back, 7 games back for the Reds. Pirates 110 wins, the Reds 103, and everybody else. Wow, that's one heck of a file. Big congratulations to the MLB The Show Pittsburgh Pirates. Wow. Well, we got a pitching change on the way, folks. 1 out in the top of the 7th inning. LA holding on to a 4-2 lead. Bringing in a questionable reliever, but we'll see if he can get the job done. And get us into the 7th inning stretch time with the lead intact, because Lauer deserves to get this win for his effort. We needed innings from him. We needed a good start, and he gave it to us. We're back. First pitch from Knack is outside for a ball, 1-0. He's facing Lofton, the leadoff hitter for the Kansas City Royals. Here's a 1-0, and that fastball swung on, lifted to center field, playable. Pages drifts over to his left, and he makes the play. So on 2 pitches, there's now 2 outs here. And here's Bobby Witt Jr., 1 for 3 with a double so far in this game. So, season high for any Dodgers pitcher this year, Eric Lauer, 112 pitches. Gotta respect that. 18-4 DeGrom. Strike outside corner, 0-1. And there you go, Sam. Sounds like a Cy Young year. And the slider's foul back is 0-2. Come on, Knack. Strike this guy out. Let's go into the stretch in style by way of the K. Let's go. Come on. Come on, Knack. Come on, Landon. Get this guy. Here's the 0-2 to Bobby Witt Jr., and that fastball runs way upstairs for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Bobby Witt. 234 strikeouts. How many innings? Here's the 1-2. And that one is line sharp as a base hit between first and second base into right field. So a 2-out single here for Bobby Witt. That'll bring up Caglione with a runner on first and 2 down. So the tying run will come to the plate. And Caglione, who's 0 for 3 so far on the night. So Caglione, the tying run at the plate. Wow, 216 2/3. That is impressive. The pitch. And the changeup misses low for a ball, 1-0. Come on, Knack. Get us into the stretch with a lead. Here's a 1-0. That one's lined back up the middle in the center field, a base hit. And Witt is going to go down to third. So it's first and third here with 2 down, back-to-back hits with 2 outs. And that'll bring the go-ahead run to the plate. And the bullpen struggles look like they're just going to continue here. Who's the second pitcher? 16-3, wow. And Mark Pryor, the pitching coach, coming out to have a word with Knack. So it looks like a pinch hitter's coming in for the Royals. Male. Don't know how to pronounce that. See his stats on the year. Luke Male. 278 average on the year, 1 home run, 5 RBIs, only 18 at bats. He's a catcher. So Kansas City threatening here. He represents the go-ahead run at the plate. All right, see you, Caden. Thank you. Appreciate you stopping in. And that one's grounded to first. Freeman's got it. He'll take it himself on the first pitch, and that'll do it. So Kansas City strands 2. They get nothing. After 6.5 innings of play, it is 4-2 LA. And when we return, Fiducia, home run guy, Miguel Rojas, and Shohei Ohtani due up when we return. But get up and stretch, y'all. 7th inning stretch time. See y'all in a minute.
World Series could end on one swing in either direction. Home run wins it for the Blue Jays. Ground ball wins it for the Dodgers. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Kirk bounces one up the middle. Bats to the bag. Over to first to beat the champ.
Fiducia. First pitch to him is in there for a strike on the sweeper, 0-1. He had a solo home run in his last at bat. Here's the 0-1. There's a changeup for a strike along the bottom of the strike zone. The count is now 0-2. Wow, Sam, sounds like they built one heck of a team in that game. Oh yeah, the Turkey's going to charge mode attack. He's probably over at Fitzy's right now. Here's the 0-2 as cut on a miss over the breaking ball for strike 3. So 1 down here in the Dodgers half of the 7th inning by way of decay. But I'll bring up Miguel Rojas. He's 1 for 2 with a double and a run scored. He probably is also not in here because he heard Miguel Rojas was coming up. Poor Turkey. First pitch to Miggy. Slider misses high. 1-0 to Miggy Rowe. Okay, first round. And the sweeper is pop foul out of play, and the count is 1-1. Is that the NLDS against Cincinnati? Rojas swung so hard he went down on one knee, but he seems all right. So here's the 1-1 to Miguel Rojas. Oh, that one, sinker ran upstairs high and inside. Looked like it almost hit him. He went down. It didn't hit him, but it almost hit him. He went down. So it's 2-1. A little sweet chin music there. So 2 balls, 1 strike here to Mickey Rowe. Here's a 2-1 to Miguel Rojas. Slider misses outside. The count is now 3-1. Good hitters count here. O'Malley versus DeGrom, game 1. All right, let's go. Go DeGrom. Here's a 3-1. And the slider misses low. It's ball 4, and we get a 1-out walk here. Here comes Shohei Ohtani, who had a 2-run home run earlier in the game. So Shohei is up, folks. First pitch to Ohtani. And time is called on something. What is this? Umpire just called time as Black was in his delivery. He was about to deliver the pitch, and the umpire called time on something. But yes, 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch was delivered. And that one is swung on, and that'll be a gapper center between center and left. And that's going to be a single by Shohei Ohtani. And Miguel Rojas goes down to third. So Ohtani comes up with a 1-out single, first and third here with 1 down. Dodgers are threatening. Tatis Jr. on the Reds. Devers too? Wow. That game is something. So now all we need is a fly ball. A good fly ball gets us an insurance run. And here's Andy Pages, who's 1 for 3. It looks like they're having a meeting on the mound here. It's a big moment here late in the game. Pages can get us some insurance, or he could even potentially put this game away. Dodgers looking for win number 73 on the year. Let's go. Here's the first pitch to Pages. And the sinker misses outside, 1-0. 1-0 here to Andy Pages. Come on, Pages. Get us some insurance here, buddy. Rizzo. Oh, Rizzo too? Wow. Things really have flipped around in there. Slider along the top of the strike zone and the outside corner for a strike. The count is 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike here to Pages, just looking for a simple fly ball. Get that insurance run in. Pitch, and the sweeper splits the middle for a strike. The count is 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Pages. Come on, Pages. The pitch. And it's swung on, blooped into right, but that'll be caught. And Rojas is not going to challenge him. Ohtani's hung up between first and second. They got him in a rundown here. And Otani's tagged out at first. So it's a double play to end the inning here. Looks like Otani was getting hung up there and trying to stay alive long enough for Rojas to try and score, but no, the double play ends the inning. So Dodgers don't get the insurance run. After 7 innings of play, it is 4-2 LA. Oh, Jorge Polanco too. Damn, what a file. And either way, I mean, when we get back, this tracker is not updating, so I'm just going to go ahead and get us score updates for now. So, of course, the Anaheim Angels now up 4-2 over the Rangers in the top of the 7th inning. Twins 7-5 winners over the Orioles. St. Louis 7-1 winners over Philadelphia. Devil Rays 8-4 winners over Oakland. The Rockies 6-4 winners over the Diamondbacks. And San Francisco falls to Houston 2-1. San Diego 4-3 winners over Milwaukee. The Indians 6-4 winners over the Tigers. Miami 8-2 winners over the Pirates. The Cubs 12-6 winners over the Natties. The Yankees 10-5 winners over Seattle. Toronto 6-4 winners over Boston. And the Braves 6-3 winners over their old rivals, the Mets. And the White Sox 5-0 winners over the Cincinnati Reds. And when we return to this game, Marte, Jensen, and Collins will be due up for the Royals. Found you. Oh, hey, Kitty Kerosene, what's up? Hey, nice to have you here. Ah, yeah, no problem. I should thank you guys for joining in. Also, a good win for the Blue Jays earlier. You guys took the series from the Red Sox, building momentum going into a rough stretch of the schedule. We're back. Knack is still out there. First pitch misses low and away for a ball, 1-0. Kitty Kerosene in the house. And that pitch is swung on, lifted in the air, deep to right. Back is Tucker. In front of the wall, he makes the play. So 1 down. Pretty loud out there from Rojas. Well, 1 up, 1 down here. No, Rave. Check that. That was John Rave who flew out to right field. Probably came in he came in as a pinch hitter. But 1 pitch, 1 out. And fastball misses high to Jensen, 1-0. Oh, wow. Pirates are dominating in that file. There's a fastball at the knees for a strike, 1-1. Oh, wow. You guys have Will Smith, too. That sounds like a fun file. Here's a 1-1. Caught on a miss over the changeup. The count is 1-2. So it's a 1-2 count here to Jensen. 1 down here in the top of the 8th inning. The pitch. Changeup misses low. The count is even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Jensen. 1 out, nobody on here. Top of the 8th inning is 4-2 LA. And that pitch is popped up. Fastball. Coming in is Mookie. No, the pitcher, and nobody makes the play. Knack does not make the play. He misses it. So there's an error, and a runner's going to reach on the error. What the hell are we doing? Knack, catch the damn ball. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us. The error is on the pitcher, Landon Knack. Jesus Christ, it should be 2 out. So now it's 1 out, runner on first. Here comes a tying run to the plate. Collins is 0 for 2. There's a strike at the knees on the fastball. The count is 0-1. 2 Pirates up 1-0. All right, there you go. Sam taking the Pirates to glory. Again, Here's the 0-1. Changeup misses high and away for a ball. The count is 1-1. I swear, I hope this error does not come back to bite us. Knack is already a mediocre reliever as it is. Here's the 1-1. Misses high for a ball. Count is 2-1. Here's the 2-1. That ball is swung on, popped up, first base side foul territory. There's Freddie. And Freddie falls into the dugout. Is he all right? Oh, crap. Freddie fell into the dugout. The Kansas City dugout. But he's coming back up. He's getting a good warm round of applause. It looks like he's all right. So it's 2-2. Freddie's all right. He's back in the game. That was scary. That was very scary right there. Well, here's Collins, 2-2 count to him. Freezes him inside corner with the slider. Strike 3, dump your K's in the chat. 2 down. So 2 away now. ABS challenge used by Kansas City, and the call is confirmed. So they lose a challenge. They have 1 challenge left. So strike 3 confirmed. 2 down here. Yeah, agreed, Kitty. Agreed. Freddie's the man. The ultimate baseball professional. Yeah, Andy, you saw that? Dude, I was scared, man. That was ugly. But he's in the game. He's a trooper, man. Sounds like a good pitching matchup, Sam. There you go. Sam, did you where did the Braves finish in that file? Did the Braves make the playoffs too? I'm sure Andy wants to know. So Mark Pryor is out to the mound to talk to the pitcher. Massey is coming up to bat. So pinch hitter coming in the game for Kansas City is Michael Massey, 259 on the year, 9 home runs, 39 RBIs. He's 1 for 8 in the series so far with 6 strikeouts. Yeah, that was a holy crap moment for sure, Andy. First pitch to Massey. Fastball's upstairs, 1-0. Here's the 1-0 to Massey. Cut on a miss over the changeup. Count is 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. So here's the 1-1 to Massey. Runner on first. He represents the tying run at the plate. Cuts and misses over, at the knuckle curve. Kind of uppercut it, missed under. So the count is 1-2. We're 1 strike away from getting through the 8th inning. The Royals down to their last 4 outs here. Here's the 1-2. The high cheese is fouled back. Count remains 1-2. We'll do it again. Come on, let's get the strikeout. Let's end this in style. Come on, Knack. So welcome back to the major leagues. You are called up today. Get this guy. Runner leads off first. The 1-2. Knack deals. Put on and miss at the changeup for strike 3. Dump your tape in the chat. He gets through it. So after 7.5 innings of play, it is 4-8-2, defeating 2-6-0 so far. And when we return, Freeman, Tucker, and Betts will be due up when we get back here live at the CHMAN 712 Sports Network. It is 4-2 Dodgers here going into the bottom of the 8th inning. Last chance here to get some insurance runs. Wow. Hanging in there. And that's got to be it for Knack, I believe, because he's definitely put in some work. So Landon Knack, if that's it for him, he was called back up today from AAA. He went an inning and 2/3. He's given up 2 hits, no runs, 2 strikeouts, no walks. He came in with an ERA of 9, but he brings it down to 6.75. So good performance. Yep, Fred, yep. A lot of love, man. They love him out there. They treat him like one of their own. All right, Kitty Kerosene with the big K. Thank you so much, Kitty. Nice to have you in here. And I thank Mr. Sinbin for sending over some new people. We actually picked up a few subscribers after Sinbin's redirect, so I appreciate Mr. Sinbin. So we have 3 outs to go. It'll be great to get some insurance runs, though. Trying to complete the sweep tonight and be ready with some momentum because we have a tough 4-game series against the Brew Crew coming up. See what happened to Freddie. Freddie fell in the dugout, man. But he's all right. Thankfully, he's all right. Pirates game 3 is 2-1 favor in the Pirates' favor. All right. So, wait, is that Craig Kimbrell? Craig Kimbrell is on the mound for the Royals, y'all. And Tommy Edmonds coming off the bench to pinch hit. So Kimbrell's on the mound. Tommy tanks 277, 3 home runs, 22 RBIs. And Kimbrell's still around. The right-handed reliever. I'll get his stats for you in a moment. First pitch, fastball misses inside 1-0. He's 0-2 on the year, 4.81 ERA, 33 games, 33 2/3 innings pitched, 32 strikeouts, and a whip of 1.34 for Craig Kimbrell. I know he was on the Mets earlier this year, then he vanished. And Tommy pops that one up into right field. The right fielder is there with the play, so 1 down. He just fell into the dugout, man, trying to chase down a foul ball. Here's Kyle Tucker 0 for 3. Yeah, Kimbrell's still around. Mingo versus Sal, game 4. All right, Sam. Get it done, Sam. Get it done. First pitch to Tucker. Knuckle curve misses high and away for a ball, 1-0. Yep, Kimbrell doing that same thing he always does. Craig Kimbrell. Miss Gina was in the chat earlier. If she's still listening, Craig Kimbrell is here. Here's a 1-0. Fastball runs upstairs. The count is 2-0. 2-0 here to Kyle Tucker. Come on, Tuck, do something. Here's a 2-0 to Tucker. And a knuckle curve misses outside. It's 3-0. Yeah, Turkey with that profile pic. Mr. Sinbin, welcome back, buddy. Not a pretty good game here. Very close. Here's a 3-0 to King Tuck. And a fastball just misses the outside corner for ball 4. So Tucker draws a walk here. And here comes a red-hot Mookie Betts, 2 for 2 with a solo home run, a single, and a walk in this game. So here's Mookie Betts with a runner on first. The pitch to Mookie, and that fastball's outside for a ball, 1-0. So here is Mookie Betts, one of my favorites. All right, here's the 1-0 to Mookie, the Mook Star. And here's a strike. Fastball outside corner, 1-1. Yep, sin bin, sin bin, sin bin. And, pickoff throw to first. And Tucker dives back in safely. First disengagement for Kimbrel. Kimbrel about to deal. Kimbrel looks in. The 1-1 from Craig Kimbrel. And Mookie fouls the fastball back out of play. The count is 1-2. So 1-2 count here to Mookie Betts. He's had a very good series so far. We're going to need all the help we can get with the Brewers coming into town, so we need him to keep doing what he's doing. Here's the 1-2. And that one's grounded up the middle, bounces off the mound to the, unlucky, to the second baseman. Steps on second for one, on to first. There's a double play. The mound stopped that one right to the second baseman. So Dodgers are retired, and we head into the top of the 9th inning. It is 4-2 LA. And final chance coming up for Kansas City. It'll be Rojas, Lofton, and Bobby Witt Jr. when we return. A round of applause for our good friend Mr. Sinbin and his followers. They've really brought a lot of life to the stream tonight. Thank you guys so much for that. It's always appreciated, and the subscribers as well. I'm just trying to see who's coming in to try to close this game out. I doubt Knack will go back out there again. They shouldn't do that. In my opinion, you've got to get Tanner Scott in here to try to close this thing out. But of course, I'm just a talking head on YouTube. What do I know? But in my opinion, you've got to get Tanner Scott in this game here. You got a chance for a sweep. Don't throw it away. Anytime, Sinbin. Braves and Mets made the playoffs. Oh, and the Braves won the East. Gotcha. That sounds about right. That's usually how it would go in real life. Even if the Mets make the postseason, the Braves will take the division. Yeah, he came in to hit for Freddie, and I haven't heard anything. I mean, Freddie did play first base after he fell. So I guess we'll find out later on, but I haven't heard anything yet. Knock on wood. I just hope and pray for the best. And oh my, why? Landon Knack is still in the game. Where's Tanner Scott? What are we doing? And that pitch is high for a ball, 1-0. So here's Rojas, 1 for 3 with a single, and Dave Roberts is playing this ooga booga nonsense again. Like, he's willing to throw this game away. Why? Because he won the first 2 games? Here's the 1-0. And the fastball misses inside, 2-0. Come on, dude. This guy's approaching 30 pitches out of the bullpen. Why isn't Tanner Scott in this game? They're probably just saving them for the Brewers series, but come on. Fastball misses high and tight, ball 3. Oh wow, Dodgers ended up sub 500 in that file. Tanner Scott's in the bullpen warming up. I mean, come on, man. He should have started the inning off. And there's a strike, high inside corner, 3-1. Yeah, I agree, Kitty. I agree. But it looks like he's going to get it done. It's popped up, left field, and Teoscar comes in and makes the play. So 1 down. And here's Lofton, the leadoff man, 0 for 4. I agree, Kitty. I would have had Tanner Scott in there to try to close this thing out. I get Roberts trying to keep everybody fresh and ready for the Brewers series, but I mean, you have a chance to get a sweep here. Here's the pitch to Lofton, and a knuckle curve misses high for a ball, 1-0. Really playing with fire here. Here's a 1-0. Slider misses outside, 2-0, and this guy's just falling behind everybody here. Oh, goodness. What kind of a ooga booga decision was this? Here's a 2-0. All right, that one is popped up in the center field. Coming in is Paez. Going out is Edman. Paez makes the play. 2 down. 2 down. Scott is in the bullpen just in case. But here comes Bobby Witt Jr. to the plate. He's 2 for 4 with a double in this game and a single. Come on, get us a win here. Just get it done. Just get one more out. Come on. First pitch, strike, fastball along the top of the strike zone, 0-1. We are 1 out away. Frankie Montas. That makes no sense in a do-or-die Game 5. That one's popped up. This should do it. Coming in is Tucker, but out goes Edman. Edman with the play. That'll do it. Dodgers win. Dodgers win. And our post game is coming right up. So stay tuned. Dodgers win it. 4-2. Uh, 100%, Kitty. 100%. Well, anyways, let's go over our post game where we'll just recap this game. We'll go around the league. I'll let everyone go, call it a night, and then I'll go set up for my gaming stream. If anybody's interested in some R&R in Hogwarts Legacy, I'll be doing that probably till 6 or 7 in the morning. So let me make this nice and quick. We do complete the sweep. And the information for this game: Eric Lauer gets the win. He's 7-6 on the year. Lynch drops to 4-4. ERA 4.67 for Lauer, 2.88 for Lynch. Landon Knack, coming back from AAA today, gets the save. He's ERA 5.87 when he came in with an ERA of 9. 2-6-0 for Kansas City. They scored 1 in the second, 1 in the third, 4-8-2 for LA. They scored 1 in the second, 2 in the third, 1 in the fifth. And I'll end the poll also. And pretty much the player of the game, I would say it has to be Eric Lauer. He went 6 1/3 innings pitched, 4 hits, 1 earned run, 6 strikeouts. Mookie Betts was 2 for 3 in that game with a home run and an RBI, and he had a single as well, and he walked. Shohei Ohtani was 2 for 4 with a 2-run home run himself. The Royals stranded 9 runners. The Dodgers stranded 4, so we did better tonight overall. Still no updates on Freddie Freeman. And let's get some scores from around the league before we wrap this thing up. So, right now, in the top of the 8th inning, LA 5-2 lead over the Texas Rangers. And that's the only active game going, which I think our friend Thomas Fitzpatrick has going on right now. I'll check and I'll put a link in the chat for everybody to redirect over there if he still is. Minnesota 7-5 winners over Baltimore. The Cardinals 7-1 winners over the Phillies. The Devil Rays 8-4 winners over the Oakland A's. The Rockies 6-4 winners over the Snakes. The Astros 2-1 winners over the Giants. The Padres 4-3 winners over the Brewers. The Indians 6-4 winners over Detroit. The Marlins 8-2 winners over the Pirates. The Cubs 12-6 winners over the Natties. The Yankees 10-5 winners over Seattle. Toronto 6-4 winners over Boston. The Braves 6-3 winners over the Mets. The White Sox 5-0 winners over Cincinnati. And of course the Dodgers complete the sweep with a 4-2 victory over Kansas City. And tomorrow night we'll be back as we take on the Milwaukee Brewers. And I will have that game as well. And I'll find out about Tom Fitzpatrick. He might still have that game going on right now. And it looks like he does. So chances are we'll end up redirecting over there. I'm going to get that link for everybody since I can't actually do redirects yet. I have to get to 1,000 subscribers to do it. So be sure to keep that in mind as you tell your friends. And let me close the poll and I'll read the results. Thank you so much, Kitty. Feel free to come back at any time. You're always welcome, as is everyone else. And for the poll, will Max Muncy hit a home run tonight? 48% of us was wrong with yes. 39% were correct with no. We still get the win. Oh, thank you, Jeff. I appreciate that. And through the ghost of Dalton Rushing said 13%. 23 people voted. But anyways, y'all head over to Fitzy, show him some love. There's his link. Once again, Dodgers win. Dodgers win. We get the sweep. Y'all take care. Thank you so much for your support. I'll see y'all in a bit. Later.